Viewers of a certain vintage will know exactly who I'm talking about if I say the words 99 shot power. Yes, today we're going to have a look at the curious case of Adriano, once vaunted as having the potential to be one of Brazil's best ever players, but his tale is a tale of unfulfilled promise, of disappointment, of sadness. Today, though, we're going to go and see if he can reach those heights that he probably should have reached by redoing his career all over again in FM22. Let's jump into it. Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Clayts, and today we've got another career resimulation. We are going to be resimulating the career of this man here. It's Adriano, a Brazilian striker that should have been one of the best ever strikers to grace this earth. However, his career didn't quite reach those heights. It didn't quite go the way that most people expected it to. He is a brilliant, strong striker, 6'2". You can see already at this stage, at 16 in the game, he's already unbelievable. He's going to get a lot better. Trust me on that one. Left-footed, shoots with power, as you can see. He really was famous for that, wasn't it? Those old Pro Evo games where he had 99 shot power. So much nostalgia for me that. Adriano then, we're going to do his career again just to talk about how his career went in real life. He starts in Brazil at Flamengo. We're going to find out where he goes in the game today. Will he start at Flamengo in Brazil? Will he go to a different Brazilian club? We see that most players tend to start in the country of their birth, don't they? We'll find out, though. He's a free agent at this stage, as you can see. He then moved to Italy, where he moved to Inter Milan for the first of his 2 spells there. Didn't play too many games before moving to Fiorentina on loan. At Fiorentina on loan, he played a few games, scored a few goals, looked pretty good. Got himself a big move, or let's say a big move. He got himself a permanent move to Parma, where his career really took off. He had about a season and a half there, scored loads and loads of goals at Parma. That meant that Inter Milan wanted to take him back. He moved back to Inter Milan, and that's where his career, the main part of his career, took place, really. He was there for a few years. That's what took him to the World Cup. And then after that, his career kind of got a little bit derailed. Some people say it was the death of his father around about 2008, where his career really took a negative turn. And if that is the case, it's a really sad story, isn't it? He then didn't reach the heights that we all thought he would, and he went and had spells. I think he went back to Brazil for a bit. I think he was back in Italy for a bit with Roma too, before really playing the most of his career in Brazil. I think he had a very recent spell at Miami United as well to finish off his career. Adriano, though, the overall case is he should have done better than he did. We're going to go and see what he does in FM22. All right, before we find out the first club of his career where we're doing it all over again, a super quick reminder to subscribe to the channel if you do like this type of content. If you like this type of video, if you want to see more legends being recreated in the future, make sure you subscribe. If you do enjoy this video, give it a like and leave me some comments down below. The comment can be, once again, who do you want me to see go and do next? We've done now what? Adriano, we've done Torres, and we've done Crouch. Maybe we need to go and do like a midfielder rather than just strikers, although strikers are fun, aren't they? Let me know in the comments down below. Let's go and find out where Adriano joins as his first club. Oh, that's nice. That's poetic. He's actually gone back to Flamengo, the club he joined in real life as a youngster. He's joined them on FM22 as well as a 16-year-old. This is cool. He's already made his debut actually as a 16-year-old. Played 4 times, 1 start, 1 goal, 3 times as a substitute. He started pretty well actually. What a player he is going to become. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go a few years into the future, find out how long he stays at Flamengo, because I've got a feeling he's not going to stay there his whole career, is he? Does he have a release clause? He does. 19 million for foreign clubs. I think, looking as good as he does there, I think there might be some foreign clubs coming in for him. Let's go find out how he does at Flamengo and see if he moves by jumping into the future a little bit. Let's go. right, so the year is 2026 then. I'm going to search up Adriano. Let's see if he got that big move. Yes, he did get that big move. Now, 21 years old. He's playing for Manchester City. We said he'd become a beast. He's absolutely become a beast. He's actually grown. He started off 6'2", which is what he is in real life. He's now 6'3", which is quite cool. Still shooting with power. Of course he is. He's at Man City in the Premier League. Has he started well at them then? Let's have a look at his goal record. Yes, he has. He moved then. That is the release clause, wasn't it? £18.5 million after having 3 seasons at Flamengo, if you count the first one. Look at this. He played 58 times as, what, a 17-year-old there, scoring 34 goals. Next season, 24 goals. Manchester City, debut season at about, what, 20? 19 years old here. He got 22 goals, then 24. And now most recently, 34 goals in 53 games. He's made his Brazil debut as well. He's actually more than made his debut. He's played 25 times for Brazil and scored 16 goals. In real life, he played for Brazil. How many times was it? I think it was about 48 times and scored quite a lot of goals. Let me check it actually. Yeah, 48 times and scored 27 goals. So his goal scoring record for Brazil was excellent. He's obviously going to beat that in this universe, isn't he? But I actually think in real life, mate, he should have played more games than 48. Should have scored more goals for them. He's going to overtake it in this universe for sure. Let's go forward a little bit further and see how he does at Manchester City. Does he stay there then into the prime of his career? Let's go and find out. All right, this is a big one. The year is 2031 and he's moved from Manchester City. I've got another 5 years into the future. And at 26, Adriano is at Juventus, or Zebra as they're called in the game. And have a look at him there. What a player he has become. And I was not expecting him to move from Manchester City. Let me tell you, the way that this usually goes is if they end up at a club like Man City or Liverpool or Real Madrid, they usually stay there for the majority of their career. He's got himself a big move to Juventus, which kind of mirrors his real life career in a way, right? He's ended up in Italy, 26 years old. He's now played, 63 times for Brazil and scored 50 goals. Look at this for a profile. Great pace, although his pace is not his biggest attribute here. He's got amazing strength and stamina, great jumping reach as well. He's good in the air, clearly. 17 heading as well. His finishing is phenomenal at 16 technique as well. Good decisions and composure. The type of profile of a player that is definitely going to score goals, and score goals he has. Let's have a look at his career stats here. He actually moved only last year to Juventus. He's had one season there where he scored 39 goals in 53 games. I'd like to see, actually, did he win the Serie A? He did. Okay, so they've won the league with having him up front. You'd probably expect that, wouldn't you? They also won the Italian Cup. Did he win anything else? Champions League forward of the season, 3rd place, behind a new gen and Erling Haaland. He hasn't won any Champions League Best Player Awards. We will check things like Golden Balls or Ballon d'Ors as well, for sure. Going down, I just want to see, did he win the league with Manchester City? Let's go back to the start here. He moved there here. Oh, he actually became the World Under-21 Footballer of the Year that year as well. That's cool. Okay, he did win the Premier League in 2024. And that was in his, 2nd season at Manchester City? Maybe. Did he win it since then? He won the Europa League. He's won the FA Cup a couple of times. He's won the Carabao Cup as well. And then the Serie A was his most recent trophy, or league win, if you like, back at Juventus then. Interesting. He's not had massive success, has he? No Ballon d'Ors or anything. I think we will check, but maybe we'll check those at the end of his career so that we can get everything all boxed off in that sense. Here is his record at Manchester City then. After we saw him about 5 seasons in, didn't we? He definitely continues scoring goals. 33 there, 33 there, 34 there, 39. This season with Juventus is his most successful in terms of goal scoring as well. I wonder if he's going to win this Ballon d'Or this year. What a player he's become. Will he move from here I'm not quite sure he does because he's on £425,000. It's going to be very difficult to buy him. I'm assuming he doesn't have a release clause. No, he doesn't. A big bonus if they win the Champions League. I wonder if they can do that now with him up front. Let's have a look at the team that they're playing him in actually as well. Does he? I mean, he's not actually starting according to this, is he? Oh, that's because he's got an injury. He's got a slight injury look, so he's not quite in there. But he'd be in the team along with these players here, like Kangin Lee, which is cool. Solberg, Bentancur, Cucurella has ended up at Juventus. A lot of these are new gens as well. So there's a Cypriot new gen there, which is cool. I think the next thing that we're going to go and do is go and do another 10 years until he's 36, probably about to retire, because I won't lie to you, I'm expecting him to stay at Juventus. He's on such a big wage and his value is going to be massive. It doesn't even give you a value here. I can't see him moving from there unless they struggle, which I don't think they're going to, not with him as their striker. So I'm going to go until he's about 36 or towards the end of his career. I will see you then. Okay, here we are then in 2042. Adriano is now 37 years old. He's about to retire. Actually, if I show you here on his information, it says he's going to retire on the 14th. It's now the 13th. So we've got him all the way up until he's ready to retire. And what a player, what a career this man has had. Look at him there. You can see some of the achievements. We're going to go through everything. He did end up staying at Juventus, as I suspected that he would. He's now on £325,000. I wish you could see his career earnings. Maybe you can see that. He would have earned a lot of money. By the way, I don't think we mentioned it, but when he moved to Juventus, he moved for £200 million. So I don't know if that makes him the most expensive player, but he must be up there, right? I don't know why we didn't mention that before, but some transfer fee from him. Look at this for a career at Juventus. Lots and lots of goals. If I just scroll through, 34, 21. He must have been injured probably. Maybe we'll check his injury history as well. Only scored 21 that year, 38 games. So to be honest, maybe he wasn't injured, just didn't have a great season compared to others. The season after, he bounced back and got 40 goals, 37, 32, 45 goals in 2036, 37. That's some return. That's actually his highest average rating for quite a long time, all the way back until his all the way back until his Brazilian days, all the way back until his Flamengo days, 7.67 there. That was probably, if he's going to win the Ballon d'Or, that would have been his year. Let's check that afterwards. Let's go through 37, 34, 26, 22. You see him starting to drop off slightly here. His most recent season, though, at 37 years old, or maybe 36, he scored 27 goals, all competitions. Still, absolutely doing the business, and hopefully you will have been seeing some goals over the top of our transitions there. I did want to go and get some footage of him in the game as well. Lots of his goals just looking through, lots of them from headers. He's brilliant in the air. I don't know where he found this extra inch from as he grew up, but interesting to see nonetheless, wasn't it? What a player he has been. I would like to go now and see what he has won. I'm going to check Golden Ball to start with. We'll go and see how many leagues and Champions Leagues he won too, but I want to see World Golden Ball. Did he win it at any point? Well, the answer is yes, but only once. And it wasn't that year that I said he was going to win it. That was 2036-37, right? He won it in 2034, beating Abdullah Balhaj, who has won it loads of times. What a player he must have been. And Ngoyan van Viet. Did he ever win it? He won it the year before as well. So he came third. Let's just go back through actually and see. Did he get anywhere into the top three? I guess let's start from about here. Rashford made top three there. That's interesting. Still, okay, first time he's in the top three was 2031. Then the year after he wasn't. Year after that he was third again. Then he won it. Then he was second. Then he was not in it. Then he was second. So he did recover. That was the year that I said he was really, really good, wasn't it? Where he got all of those goals. He scored 43, the 7.67. He was second to Balhaj. Was he in it again? Third? And then not in it. And then he hasn't been in it most recently. You have to see him. I know you want to see him. This is Abdullah Balhaj. What a player. He's now 35. He's got 168 caps for France and scored 94 goals. I bet he moved for a bigger amount. No, 126 million. Manchester United only had him for 2 years before going to Real Madrid. What a player he has ended up being. Here's the most recent winner, Johnny Alaka, who's another Frenchman. I bet they've won lots of World Cups. That is maybe a little bit disappointing for Adriano there. Just the one Ballon d'Or for him. But I guess he's done better than he did in real life by getting that Ballon d'Or. So I suppose he can't be complaining too much. Let's go and see what he won in terms of silverware then in his career. Let's go all the way back through. We had a look at most of this before, didn't we? Let's start off. This is his first season at Juventus. Second season, he won the league again, Italian Cup and Super Cup. Let's just check it. You can see any awards as well. If you want to go slowly on this and check them yourself, I might miss things. If I do, I love it when you correct me in the comments down below. Don't worry about it. He won the league again the year after that. He did win the Champions League the year after that in 2034. That's good to see. Super Cup as well. Serie A winners the year after. I think they're winning it pretty much every year, aren't they? Serie A after that. Nothing in 2037. They must have been beaten by another Italian team. And the year after. And the year after. Italian Super Cup only. They've dropped off maybe Juventus a bit. They did though win the Champions League in 2041. And then that was the last time they won it. If we have a look at the Champions League winners, I'll just show you on here once it loads. Past winners are on there, look. Zebra the year before last, and then that time in 2034. The 2 times that Adriano did go and win it. I think he's had a very successful career there and turned into quite the player. There's probably things that you want to go and see as well. I did say his injury record. Did he have a lot of injuries? It's hard to tell, isn't there? How many big major ones? Let's have a look at the major injuries. Hip injury, torn thigh. The most he ever spent out was 2 months though. So maybe he avoided any big ones over the course of his career. Obviously, this is about 15, 16 years, isn't it? So maybe that's not too many. What a player he's been. Thank you so much for watching today. Who do you want to see me go and re-sim their careers next? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you've enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll be back very soon with another video. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.